don't believe that you're lying at all. They're all
Oh, no,
concerned.
100%, 100%. There you go. There's your fucking proof. A van landed on me, so everybody can go fuck themselves. I'm a little pissed off right now. So have a good night. So everybody can go fuck themselves. I'm a little pissed off right now. So have a good night.
Yep. I mean, it's fucking wild. Yep. Fucking wild. We just glazed over the fact that a fucking van fell on top of him, and we're, forcing proof on some shit that's been going on and people have witnessed for all these months before we even knew about it, right? And we're gonna sit here and it's crazy. I agree. I agree 100%. At least they're collapsing, one of the two. I, I don't know. Are they saying that? I'm not over there. Apparently, there's a lot of people over there that just flipped on him. I'm not over there. Apparently, they're there. So, I mean, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
It is. It's absolutely fucked up.
Some people in here are just plain sick. People in here are just plain sick.
I mean, I've heard over there all the time, well, when's this going to stop? When somebody gets hurt? Does that mean people getting hurt that aren't your people, but are people like Florida Man or me or T or Dor? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
And I agree, the bullshit needs to stop, but we don't talk about it a lot of times, and yet it's still going on, and it's going on other platforms, whether it's on TikTok or not is besides the point.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it a lot of times, and yet it's still going on, and it's whether it's on TikTok or not is besides.
I'm on a different account though. Who are you? Account though. Who are you? Oh.
Go fuck yourselves. Stop changing your name when I have you muted. Hey, girl.
Hey, I just want to say something short, I guess, short and sweet. How about they over there, Retina, Holly Mae, all of them that frequent Petty's lives and support him? How about they hold Petty accountable? And why, as adults, do we have to hold other people accountable? I don't. They hold Petty accountable. And why, as adult people accountable? I don't get that. You either like people or you don't. I don't support every single thing my best friend of 45 years has done, but I still love her. I don't support every single thing my best friend has done, but I still love her.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I agree. But I just thought of something. We're holding him accountable for contacting Retina's mom, but
has done, but I still love her.
I agree. But I just thought of something. We're holding him. There was a whole conversation with somebody's mom that was made and played on another platform. There was a whole that was made and played on another platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else contact somebody's mother off this app and then play the whole recorded call. Why
Yep.
is that okay?
I just don't. I this is what I feel like. I feel like Florida Man was kind of on that side, kind of teetered the line. He saw what happened to you, Bougie,
Mhm.
and it's caused him to relook at how a lot of people have been treated and what's been going on for almost 3 years from that side, and where they just decide they don't want someone and they make up all these reasons to make them bad, and I I'm touched by a lot of the things that Florida Man has done, and I think he's a good guy, and I think now he sees how everybody has felt, that they've villainized, and honestly put a lot of what their behaviors felt, that they've honestly put a lot of what their behavior that they've done, they've tried to justify it by making everyone a villain. And I don't, even though I haven't been in the spotlight of things, I've watched you guys get thrown under the bus for things, and it doesn't feel good. It's a very helpless feeling, and I've appreciated Florida Man kind of taking some action, in all honesty.
I agree. He takes up for the underdog, and believe you me, he was after me, right? He was after me when
Mm-hmm.
he had a conversation with me. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and I think his heart is in the right place. I think his intent is always good, right?
Yeah.
Do I agree with his actions? No, but I also think that, I mean, everybody focuses on the fuck shit that he does, and yeah, it's tit for tat at times. Yeah, that is her name, sassy southern brat. And not only did they contact her mother, but they
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a conversation times. Yeah, that is her name, sassy southern brat. And not only did they
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a conversation with sassy southern brat about why she did what she did, and instead played this recorded call with her mother, who did with sassy southern brat about why she did what instead played this recorded call with her mother, nothing but demean, degrade, and lie about her child.
That would have been my first. That was my first red flag. I didn't. I heard the replay of it, but I thought if somebody called my mother, she'd say "f you" and hang up. She'd be like, and she doesn't even curse, but
Well,
she
my red
go
flag was the fact that she was so open and talking complete mad shit about her own child, but yet nobody
like, and she doesn't even.
was the fact that she was so open and talking complete mad shit about her own child, but nobody took the time except Mallory and Rissa to talk to Sassy. I've talked to her. I knew her before and after, and I have to say that, listen, and I told her this the other day. People that have never been in that situation, which I'll just say, she faked her unaliving on the app to keep her abuser's family. I mean, her abuser, who really did, I mean, cause her brain, all the things, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were doing nothing but harassing her and the children, her kids, and coming into her life, doing all these things. And so she said, I don't know how to keep this from happening other than coming into her life, doing all these things, how to keep this from happening other than let me fake my unaliving on TikTok, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to say that was the right or wrong answer. I think that people that are in, let me fake my unaliving on TikTok. I mean, I'm not going to say that was the right or wrong answer. I think that people that are in that situation, would, or have been in that situation, might agree that that to her at the time seemed like the right thing to do. I mean, you just want it to stop, right? And whether or not we agreed with her reasonings, or did we even give her a chance to explain? No, we contacted her fucking mother, who we didn't know anything about the backstory of their relationship, right? But instead contacted the mother and allowed this call to be played. And I think that's no different than what relationship, right? And allowed this call to be played. And I think that's no different than what the fuck Florida Man did. Frankly,
Yeah, I mean, it's really not.
If anything, I find it to be completely disgusting. It's almost equivalent to what the fuck the conversation was with Queenie's sister, but that was acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Except that if Queenie's sister be completely disgusting, it's almost Queenie's sister, but that was acceptable. Sister came on there and talked all this wonderful things about Queenie. They wouldn't have had a problem with the fact that she called him or he called her.
Well, and then and then to play what Queenie's been saying. I heard all the stuff she said, and I'm like, I don't blame him, And I told you guys after it happened that I don't like the way that she makes people feel. I feel like she's a bully, and after it happened that I don't like the way that she makes people, and I don't know. I feel like Florida Man gives what people give. And
He's going to
I
give you back what you're giving, and if people can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, at the end of the day, if you wanted to call her mom to see what the fuck, if she was unalive, that's one thing. But to play this call and go on and on and on and basically make this woman look like a complete liar and piece of shit, because mind you, they were all friends with her. Okay. Without giving your friend the opportunity to explain why she might have done that is fucking wild to me. Now, let me tell you, I've talked to her off this app and still do. And I have seen all of the proof I fucking need. I actually already knew what her husband had done to her because we were in the same state, and I had all the fucking court records and everything. Like, it was fucking wild. That they put up her ex-husband saying that he was this person and it wasn't, or that he had this arrest record and it wasn't. And it was all about, let's make her look like shit for faking her unaliving. Put up her ex-husband saying that he was had this arrest record and it wasn't. And it was all about, let's make her look like shit. And then let's go ahead and play this call on her. And I'm telling you, immediately when I heard this mom on this call, I was like, oh yeah, no.
yeah,
And then let's go ahead and play this call on her. And I'm telling you, oh yeah, no.
I was like, that's no kind of mom when I
Nope.
was
I was like,
listening to her.
there is a fucking history there, period. Like, come the fuck on. There are some people that do have no contact with their parents. I've been no contact with my adopted parents for years. History there, period. Some people that do have no contact with their parents. I have no for my own fucking reasons. And frankly, they're nobody's business. However, if that's the case, there's a reason for that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, nobody has come at petty parole officer for just giving out my fucking information and others. I'm talking all of it. As a matter of fact, I received 2 mailings from her. So did Mallory just this week. Nobody said anything about that.
Yeah, and nobody said anything when Mallory found
all of it. As a matter of fact, I received 2 mailings from her. So did Mallory just this week.
Yeah, and nobody said out about what actually happened with her mom and her stepdad. And I mean, I was there when that happened. Out about what actually happened with her mom. I mean, I was there when that happened, and that was traumatic for Mallory. She didn't know her mom kept that a secret. I think that's terrible that, Mallory had to find that out.
I found out that there was a fucking lawsuit filed by my insurance company or by the other person that I got in a car wreck with my insurance company because Retina posted a video about it.
See, I feel like I just feel Retina, to me, she's dangerous.
She always has been.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yep. And you know what? This is the one I will say this. She was, and she admits, and it's documented. She is a chronic drunk driver and was convicted of it. I lost my fiance at 20
Went to
years
prison
old to
for
a drunk
43
driver.
years for it.
Yep. And I don't care what you say. It is our job to keep people like that off the road because if
Absolutely.
the lady who killed my fiance was a perpetual offender, and this was back in the late 80s, early 90s, and when they didn't prosecute as much. And she had her baby in the car with her, hit my fiance on his motorcycle. He was much, and her hit my fiance on his motorcycle. He was completely still, hit him going 60 miles an hour.
That's
And
awful. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
it, 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 it changed me forever. 60 miles an hour.
That's
And
awful. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
it changed me forever. And I'll tell you what, I don't like the distracted driving that some influencers do. Any of that stuff, it can change people's lives, not for the better, in a split second. And that Regina was convicted like she was, she should not be on the road. And it's all of our responsibility to make sure she's not.
And that's the thing. That was my point. Is why is it our business? Oh, if it was your neighbor driving who doesn't have a license and has 4 fucking DWIs, I'm just wondering if you would be cool with them driving on the road with your children, because I don't think that's the case.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be. Fuck you. And the issue is that mom, who is in law enforcement, got her the car to drive to and from work, because she's in a neighboring county, like, and can't do it. You see what I'm saying? And she literally just got put on probation in last November for driving on a suspended license, and even had a fucking ankle bracelet. But she got a great deal because of her mother. Her mother works for the sheriff's department.
Crazy. If you can't,
She got a great deal because of her mother. Her mother works for the sheriff's department.
if you don't live near a bus, then move near a bus.
And that's why he said he
sorry.
would call her at work, because she works for fucking the sheriff's department. The
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Isn't that your job as a law enforcement officer, to keep the public safe? But you
Yeah.
give your daughter a car to drive when you know damn well she's had 4 fucking DWIs and doesn't give a fuck. And frankly, it shows me that you don't give a fuck about the law. You don't care about rules, and you haven't changed, because you wouldn't be doing this. You're putting people in jeopardy, period. And you clearly
Well,
don't think the law applies to you or rules apply to you.
she didn't even think that when she got caught doing what she was doing, and even with that money, she refused to apologize. She just
The law applies to you or rules apply.
that when she got caught doing what she was doing, and even with that money, she doesn't see anything wrong. And I feel like Holly Mae supports everything Retina does.
100%. 100%. And I will tell you, like, I've seen the proof of, like, her and this quote catfished fiance that she knew was a woman, because they both were sending fucking booty pics to each other. Hello? I mean, so this whole time she's like, oh my God, I thought that was my fiance. She knew damn well it was a chick. They were sending fucking booty pics. I mean, so the fiance, she knew damn well it was a chick. They were sending fucking booty pics to each other. But collecting money for his, AC or some other weird shit, collecting all this fucking money. So when Nelson told her, like, you're definitely being catfished, that's why she's pissed, because her fucking, AC or some other weird shit. Nelson told her, like, that's why she's pissed, because her fucking scam was over.
I was thinking back, and I was just kind of a watcher, but I kind of remember when Holly Mae was doing lives with Leslo and everything.
Yep.
I remember people would come in and they'd bring up Retina's name. She wasn't around, and doing lives with Leslo. Come in and they'd bring up Retina's name. She wasn't around, and I never knew who this Retina was. And then every once in a while she'd pop up.
I think she was off the app, actually.
Yeah, she'd like disappear
because of that catfishing thing. Yeah.
So that must have been knew who this Retina was, and then every once in a while she'd pop up.
I think
disappear
because of that catfishing.
And I could kind of see how, like, Holly going over to Pastor Petty, she kind of brought her right back in, is what I felt like happened.
Well, yeah, Leslo and fucking Holly Mae, had a thing.
Brought her right back in, is what I felt.
Leslo and fucking Holly Mae, had a thing. That TikTok court was actually Leslo's idea, but everybody, was like, dude, why the fuck is Holly Mae, like, making it hers, like, as if it was hers, right? And then there was a falling out between her and Leslo, and then Regina came along, and Hensley came along really too, and then Hensley came along really too, and it was just like, I don't fucking know, dude. Like, I just think it's wild because not one fucking time have they ever questioned. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, one fucking time have they ever questioned or required proof or said anything to Pastor Petty about his bullshit. They've actually ran with it, gone along with it, supported him, supported his lies, came at us for exposing the truth, don't believe the fucking truth, and we're the problem.
They didn't. The only thing that shut them up was
Supported his lies, came at us for exposing, and we're the problem.
they didn't. The only you doing the FOIA on everything. Now,
It didn't
they
shut him
will
up.
say,
Are you fucking kidding me? Hell
well,
no.
I think that they
Shut him
will
up.
say,
Are you fucking kidding me? Hell
well,
no.
what do I want? How do I know? It's
Thank
maimed them. You know
you.
what I mean? It's kind of like now they say you shouldn't talk about a child. You shouldn't talk about a child. They
He
won't
kept
talk
saying I
about the
was talking about
case.
his son's essay, and they're saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, she was going to request the forensic pictures of his son, like, and post them." No, I didn't. She was going to take his baby mama to, or she took his baby mama to coffee to get this information. No, I didn't. And like, you don't think about his post. No, I didn't. She was going to take his baby mama to, or she took his baby mama to coffee, and like, you don't think about his son, like he's ever.
Yeah, I was
Because
gonna
y'all are
say they're
supporting the
not
fact he's a
thinking.
fucking P3DO, and that Petty,
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
y'all are
say they're
supporting the
not
fact he's a
thinking.
and his other son are victims, and that's bullshit, frankly.
Hmm.
But that's what they've come at me for.
But you impacted a great number of people. That was it for them the minute they saw the proof. But you impacted a great it for them the minute they saw the proof. You didn't back down
Hey,
because
Angel baby.
Were you around for Brittany Moon?
that sounds familiar.
Brittany Moon was his mistress
That sounds familiar.
Danielle's best friend at one point,
Yes.
and she
Okay.
created a
Yeah.
Reddit page, right? And the same thing as me. She created a
Hmm.
Reddit page. She was exposing him. Reddit page. She was exposing him. What did he do? The same thing he did to me. Except
Hmm.
that what he did to her, which is the same thing he did to me, silenced her.
Hmm.
I mean, 3 bullshit, meritless, frivolous fucking TPO requests against her. For, I mean, this shit was wild. Like, I have them, by the way, so I'm not lying. Fucking TPO requests against her. I have them, by the way, so I'm not lying. But he alleged that she had called in a BOMB threat to his base. He alleged that she would come to his house on base and put his nudes on his front door, that she would show up to the gym, and that she tried to take his children out of school.
Oh my gosh.
Are you for real? And then he nudes on his front door, that she would show up to the gym, and that she tried to.
Oh my gosh.
Are you for real? And then he went to her city and her state, went live outside of her police department, and then filed a false police report and silenced her. Went live outside of her police department, and then filed a false police. He got her nannered off of Reddit. He took over the fucking Reddit page and deleted everything, but not before everybody else took screenshots. So, I mean, he got her nannered off of Reddit. He took over the fucking Reddit page and deleted everything. So, I mean,
Wow.
A FOIA is a request, a Freedom of Information Act. Everybody in the world, it's a right that we have as the public, to do a Freedom of Information Act request. I know RT will tell you it's $150, but that I ain't never paid a dime for a single FOIA request I've requested.
Hmm.
However, I mean, like I got the one from Megs, and the sheriff's department or police department or whatever, they redacted like her roommate's information and all that, like that for because I requested the report that she made, not anything about the roommate. So to protect his privacy, they redacted it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they will redact what is they're required to, or what per their state law, or anything about the roommate. So to protect his privacy, they redacted it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
is they're required to whatever on privacy and all that thing. But you can generally get like a FOIA from a 911 call. You can FOIA that. That's not to a police department. That's to completely different whatever on privacy and all that thing. But 911 call, you can FOIA that. That's not to a police department. That's to a completely different entity. I FOIA'd his court stuff from the DA. Got that. I mean, I FOIA'd it all.
Hmm.
I mean, some entities it costs money, but the FOIA is a Freedom of Information Act. Now, what you're paying for is for like, if it requires like a lot of time for them to find this and to print out these documents and send them to you in the mail, then yes, you're going to pay for it. But most of them will do it. You're paying for is for like time for them to find this and to print out these documents and send them to you in the mail electronically. It took the police department 2 fucking days to send me that one on Mix.
Wow.
Electronically. It took that one on Mix.
Wow.
But it took like what, October, November, December, January, February, 5 months for me to get the one from, yeah, right, Mimi, for the military for Pastor Petty. November, December, January, February, 5 months for me to get the one from the military for Pastor Petty.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
everybody
felt
kept
you
saying,
were
"Oh,
like the,
she got that illegally. Like she used her husband's
yeah.
resources." No, motherfucker, I did a whole FOIA and I have proof of it. The military for Pastor Petty.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
everybody
felt
kept
you,
saying, like she used her husband's
yeah.
resources. No, motherfucker, I did a whole FOIA and I have proof of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
everybody
felt
goes,
you
"It's
were
not." And don't you think the military, the federal government, is not going to be fucking just passing out bullshit? Get the fuck. It's not. And don't you think the military, the passing out bullshit? Get the fuck out of here, Mikey. You're so ridiculous.
I feel like you were the Aaron Brockovich he didn't expect.
Well, it's kind of like the same thing when we asked Mike.
I feel like you were the Aaron Brockovich he didn't expect.
Key about the fucking petty charges and stuff. He's like, "Well, I don't know the situation. I don't know the situation." But the minute you say my name, he's like, "Aren't you the one that kidnapped kids?"
Yeah.
The key about the fucking petty charges and stuff. He's like, "Well, I don't know the situation. I don't know the situation." The one that kidnapped kids.
Yeah.
But you're going off of a Google article, though, right? Like, I just don't get it.
Plus, anybody
Do
with
you,
half
do
a
you,
brain can knows that you.
Right? Like, I just don't get it.
Plus, anybody
do
with
you,
knows that you. Look, with the situation that your daughter's in, you were probably protecting your grandchildren, and
I
your
was
daughter
not. It
retaliated.
actually had nothing to do with my daughter, her grandchildren, or any children that I've ever seen, met, or known. It was a
It was,
retaliatory action
yeah,
by
that's what
somebody
I mean.
because
Like,
I was exposing the fuck out of her grandchildren or any children that I've ever seen, met, or known. It was a by
that's what
somebody
I mean.
because
Like,
I was exposing the fuck out of met or known. It was a
it,
schmeck's trafficking
yeah,
because nobody gave a fuck about my child when she was being trafficked. Charge. Thing with the
awesome.
kidnapping thing. Like, you guys want, like, oh, there's a whole case file. Oh, she must have had to be charged with what? I think it was 3 felonies and 2 misdemeanors that I would have already gone through the court process. Because, mind you, it's same misdemeanors that I would have already gone through the court process. Because, mind you, it's same state as fucking Indian Outlaw, and he's still pending his bullshit. That was like, what? Fucking 2 years ago. So,
Yeah.
I mean, do you really think I would have gone through that, been sentenced, done my time or my probation or whatever? Mind you, for kidnapping a child or attempting to abduct a child, which, by the way, you cannot get expunged off your record for charges like
Hmm.
convictions like that, and that I would have been able to expunge it all in what, 4 fucking years? Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
You are ridiculous. I cannot with people, and it's
No.
like it's the
you
same
mean you
thing
know
that
you're into
people.
box hunting?
I don't think so, baby.
No.
It is a pattern. I told you this shit. I don't think so, baby.
No.
It's fucking wild. Fucking wild. And we all sat here for how long and watched them argue about a fucking airline ticket when the date was staring at them in the god. It's fucking wild. How long and watched them argue about a fucking airline ticket when the date was staring at them in the goddamn face. And fuck you, Retina, because you had it too. You know, and respectfully, Dora, fuck you too, because you had it. Just saying. Because you had it too. You know, and respectfully, Dora. I mean, just saying. If we're gonna be fair here. I was just like, they were like, if we're gonna be fair here. I was just like, they were like, they want your bank records. I'm like, get fucked. No.
I remember that they were going over what you ordered, and
I was just like, they were like, fucked. No.
I remember that. Like,
Bitch, like you don't see the fucking date here, people. Do you look at his charge that's posted? The 7th of February. Look at when I traveled, the 15th of February. Hello.
Can I help
plus
you,
I know
liar,
you're not going to
liar?
take.
Look, the 7th of February. Look at when I traveled.
Can I help
Plus,
you?
like I knew the
No.
whole time I knew he was running from the server, the process server. So I'm like, okay, 1 and 1 equals 2. Like I knew the
No.
whole time I knew he was running from the server. Okay, 1 and 1 equals 2. You know, like you're not going to waste your time going to do that. Come on.
That shit
Thank
was
you,
not funny.
Bessie.
You're welcome, darling. That was when the fuck did he do that? Well, April actually, because Pastor because everybody came at me for showing my children,
I'll be right
my
back.
grandchildren on a fucking live
Okay.
while I was rescuing her. Like, oh, how
Okay, honey.
appropriate, as if I'd put my child at risk. You stupid motherfuckers. I was rescuing her. Like, oh, how
Okay, honey.
risk. You stupid motherfuckers.
I
However,
think it was like in the end, they figured you had like 20 minutes to get off your plane, go do that, and then get to your
45
other.
minutes to get off a plane, rent a car.
I
However,
think it was like in the end, they figured you get off your plane, go do that, and then get to your
45
other.
minutes, get to the house, come back through TSA, get back on the motherfucking plane from Mittens even went to that fucking app, Flight Aware, and look to see exactly what time my fucking flight. Mittens even went to that fucking app, Flight Aware, exactly what time my fucking flight left and arrived. Are you motherfucking kidding me? When the date was staring at them in the face. And then I did a maps and I sent it to Floorman from my hotel that I was when the date was and I sent it to Floorman from my hotel that I was at, that everybody saw me at, to Pastor Petty's and back. And it was like 18 and a half hours, right? Just driving. Now, granted, I don't think that they factor in gas stops or PP stops or I need to get food. None of that. Or I don't know how much amount of time it was that I was stalking him, but whatever. And it came up to 18 and a half hours with no stops. But yet I was only in Charleston for fucking 19 hours from landing to takeoff. Bitch, I landed at like 11 o'clock in the morning and I was out of that bitch at 5 a.m. It's when I reached 19 hours. Bitch, I landed at like 11 o'clock in the morning and I was out of that bitch at 5 a.m. It's when I returned my fucking rental car the next morning. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, that's nuts.
Fucking, never mind the like 40 miles on the rental car receipt. Yeah, I guess I went all that way. It's wild. But nobody cared to look at it. Nobody cared. They ran with it and it fucking pissed it that way. It's wild. But nobody cared to look at it and it fucking pissed it drove me nuts. Like, it just goes to show you how people that are so they are committed to finding something wrong with you. Drove me nuts. Like, it just goes to show you how they are committed. They are so committed to having a problem with you that they refuse to even use common sense or look at facts.
Well, I feel like that's what.
They are so committed to having a problem with you that they refuse to even use.
Well, I feel like that's what happens over at Petty's is that they think he is the beacon of truth, and what he says you've got to prove your innocence.
But where are his
He
fucking
doesn't have to
receipts?
prove.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to prove. You've got to prove your innocence.
But where are his
He
fucking
doesn't have to
receipts?
prove it. And that's what I honestly, I never really sat over there too much. Mallory started going over there because I've been with Mel since like day one, and she started going in there. And I really, what really upset me was what he did to Samantha. That turned my stomach.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even, and she started going in there, and I really, what really that turned my stomach.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know Sam, and I was like, who does this? And I didn't trust him after that. So I wasn't over there that much. He just I never liked him ever. And
It's wild. Yeah.
yeah,
And it was like nobody wanted proof. And even when I showed proof that I wasn't guilty of what he was saying, nobody ever questioned him. Like, I have not heard one person over there say, Petty, why the fuck did you lie?
mm-hmm.
Not near one person. Instead, you've got petty parole officer out there fucking just sending all of my information to God and everybody without them asking. Sending me mail for petty, which is third-party contact. That is third-party contact, okay? Which is against my protective order. And then crying because fucking Florida man says who the fuck her husband is, even though she's been going around this app telling some people he was the sheriff, going around telling some people that he works as a state trooper, but making everybody aware that she has access and she is married to somebody in law enforcement. So, I mean, honestly, are you the has access and she is married to somebody in law? Are you
He always has like some woman on
always,
always.
always.
Yeah. And it's a lot of these people don't even know about him going to jail and
Oh,
the
they do.
girlfriend he had.
They do.
They
But
just
they just
ignore
listen
it.
to his bullshit. Like, I just saw a video the other day that he had made not too long ago about how he was in jail for a charge that was just that he was found not guilty of, and blah blah blah. These fucking people will still not read the document that says that he pled guilty to that crime, and as part of his plea deal was sentenced to 120 days in motherfucking jail. And they can't read that and then say, why the fuck you lying, bro? And while he compares himself to Emmett Till. 120 days in motherfucking... They can't read that and then say he compares himself to Emmett Till. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh gosh.
Christina, you can explain to Mother Moon about Samantha.
Well, Sam was one of, and Virgo, they were all part of his mods at the time. And he got upset with them about something. So Sam was dating, I can't remember his name, but she was dating somebody.
Pete.
Who was it? Yeah, I don't remember.
It was Pete. It was...
I can't remember his name, but she was dating somebody. Yeah, I don't remember.
It was Pete. It was... What's her name's...
Oh, Pete's
boyfriend.
Okay. So they shared, or she shared some intimate photos with him, and they had broken up. They had like a falling out. Petty got mad. He saw that they weren't like bowing down to him as much anymore. And so out of the blue, with no warning, he holds this awareness live on Samantha and exposed all these private texts and private photos of Samantha. It was awful.
Not to mention, he told everybody to contact her daughter.
Yeah,
He did everything.
Photos of Samantha. It was awful.
Told everybody to contact her daughter and to post all these pictures of her, humiliating as fuck, degrading as fuck, to post all these pictures of her, humiliating as fuck, degrading as fuck.
She had no clue. Neither did Virgo. They had no clue. And I don't know if you guys recently heard Virgo and Petty arguing back and forth. That's what that was mainly about. He was trying to justify what he did.
Right, but also remember when that happened and Virgo came in his box at that time, not this last time, he fucking screamed at her.
Yeah. And he was trying to say that it was...
Not this last time. He fucked at her.
Yeah. And he was trying to say that it was just this last year or something. She's like, no. It was like, he had the complete wrong year. She said, no, it was just this last... It was like, he had the complete wrong year. She said, no, we were not talking bad about you.
And he never took accountability. He just gaslit the fuck out of Virgo. It was wild. Somebody asked, what was the deal with him and Sunshine?
Bad about you.
And he never took accountability. He just gaslit the... Somebody asked, what was the deal with him and Sunshine? He was sexting with her. Well, I don't want to say sexting, but he was... the messages were basically like... somebody asked, what was the deal with him and Sunshine? Well, I don't want to say sexting, but he was... the messages were basically...
He was coming on to her.
He was asking, her family lives in the same place where he was at the time. And he was telling her to come, meet up to have a fling when she'd go to the commissary, or like anytime she wanted, he'd send her a video of himself, meet up to have a fling when she'd go to the commissary, a video of himself, It's fucking wild.
Yeah. And she was just kind of like placating him, but not even really saying much of anything back to him.
And on top of that, he exposed all those. A lot of people said, well, do we even know if he was separated from his wife at the time? Like, why are we excusing his behavior?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Kind of like whenever, they were over there, like, why are we excusing? Kind of like whenever, they were over there talking about his charges. Like, do you guys know what it's like to be a black man in the court system? Why the fuck are we excusing this?
And it's just one thing after another with him. Like, how many passes does he get?
Too fucking many.
Yep.
Too fucking many.
How's do you still talk to Buggin?
I do. She
I really
actually has
liked
come
her.
to most of my court. She's driven 3.5 hours each way with her daughter because her daughter just loves me. To come and be here. She shows up at like 7:30 in the morning here.
Oh,
To go to
that's
my court
nice.
hearings. She's actually coming down. Her and her husband, because her husband has some friends down here. That they're, I guess they're working on a boat or something. And she's gonna come and hang out with me for a few days. So yeah.
She's a class act. I really
She
like her a
lost
lot.
a family member recently, and it's kind of been rough.
Mm.
And she's getting ready to have I think, a hip replacement. Fucking crazy girl, working all the time.
Ugh.
But she got off the app and just, left all these people after she saw them coming for me when they knew damn well who Petty was. Left all these coming for me when damn well who Petty was. Right? But they were coming out. It was like at the phone dump time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing it. Fuck you all.
Yeah, she had after she
Yeah.
saw what's been going on over and over. She was probably yeah. She had after she
Yeah.
saw what's like. I'm out of here. Nope.
She didn't, yeah. Like, she even told BB, like, sorry, you know damn well that what you're fucking doing is wrong. And
Like I'm out of here. Nope.
she didn't, yeah. Like, she even told BB, like, what you're fucking doing is wrong. And, that was the end of
Thank
that.
you, Kara.
Yeah, poor T. Do you need to go to bed, T?
No, I'm good. I was just saying hi to, or thank you to the gifts.
Hey, is Florida
I'm
Man
good.
still over there? Does anybody want to sneak over there and see what the fuck's going on with Florida Man? Is he okay over there? Are they bashing? I just had just got a message a while
He,
ago saying people were flipping on him. Like, hey, is Florida
I'm
Man
good.
still over there? See what the fuck's going on with Florida Man? Is he okay over there? Are they bashing? I just had just got a
He's
message crazy.
yeah. He didn't stay in there very long. He hadn't been in there in a while, unless
I had
he's
seen
just
like Virgo in a box and Malibu and somebody else. Like, are they talking shit?
He's not
Malibu,
over there anymore.
Megan,
I
and
don't
Miss
think.
J are in a box. And no, they're saying kind of what we always say.
Mm-hmm.
Or how much do you expect him to take before
Mm-hmm.
um
Well, and there's a lot that he doesn't tell people on this app. Like,
yeah.
he's been fucking swatted probably about 50 times.
Yeah, I just, I think that he takes on a lot more than he even tells us. And I
Agreed.
really get that feeling from him.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate him. I think he's made everybody's lives on the app a lot better. And
He brings
I,
out the truth, and he really does. I mean, I have to tell you, the first time I had a conversation with him after I told him to fuck himself, we talked for 7.5 hours that night. And honestly, he apologized to me over and over to the point I was like, "Stop, just stop. It's okay. Like, I get it, Like, he he really changed my opinion about him just because he took the time to come to me even after he came after me, right? And
mhm,
just wanted to hear my side. And then after I gave him all of the things, I mean, he was like, damn. And I appreciated the fact that he, before contacting me, was like, there ain't even, I mean, he was like, damn. And I appreciated the fact that he was like, there ain't, even though he didn't like me, there's no fucking way she did all these things that they're accusing her of. There ain't no fucking way.
well, I think you're both very detailed on your research and things you do. And I just can
Even though he didn't like me, there's no fucking way she did all these way.
well, I think you're both very in things you do, and I just can only imagine that with what he's going through right now, currently, and as much as I love Smash and things you do, and I just can only imagine that with what he's going through, and as much as I love Smash, I think that it probably had to hurt that she was wanting him to go through everything. It was like kind of questioning
His credibility. I agree.
Mhm. Yeah,
I agree.
and
Especially because he doesn't
questioning
his credibility. I agree.
Mhm. Yeah,
He doesn't do that. He didn't do that to her when he went,
yeah,
right? And
you're right.
everybody was against her. She fucking Malibu was didn't do that. He didn't do that to her, and
You're right.
everybody was against her. She fucking Malibu was off the app, and I mean, I even, was like through Florida Man, like
Mhm.
really upset for her. Like, I understood where she was at. I've been there. I've been in that. I mean, for months. So I think. He just, not that he expects people to give him what he gives them. It would be fucking nice once in a while.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's just, and especially, it's not like you're talking about people we haven't seen do the nastiest stuff. It's just, and it's people we haven't seen do the nastiest stuff
Mm-hmm.
that today. You know what I mean? It was like they have not been off the app, or they've been pretending they've been off the app.
Right.
But I appreciate Florida Man for many things, but one of which is bringing to attention that Regina totally fucked with Mallory's family, and along with others. That's
And
not
by
the
the
only.
way, he gets most of his information from people.
Yeah,
He doesn't do a lot of.
totally fucked with Mallory's family, and along with others.
He gets most of his information from people. Of this, like, going and digging. I mean, he wouldn't know how to look up somebody if he tried.
Yeah,
He gets a lot of information from people, and he goes to the source. You know what I mean? Like, people come to him all the time. And Nelson came to him, period. You see what I'm saying? Like, and he had given her a chance, but until she admitted it in that fucking lie that she did it and she would do it again, that was the end.
yeah,
Period. And I mean, people know, like, she did it and she would do it again, that was the end. People know, like, he will give everybody a chance, but you do some fuck shit, it's done. Doesn't mean he's gonna come for you, but you keep. People know, like, you fuck shit, it's done. Doesn't mean he's gonna come for you. I mean, look at it. Was really, he didn't want to fuck with her anymore, and she got upset that she didn't do anything to him for him to flip on her, is what she said. But look at it. Was really, she didn't do anything to him for him to flip on her, is what she said. But it's not that you did anything to him. Once he heard you say that and confirm that you stood 10 toes down on that and would do it again, flip on her, is what she said. But once he heard you say that and confirm that you stood 10 toes, that went against all of his fucking morals. And granted, we could be like, well, morals, you don't have any, you contacted somebody's mother. That went against all of his fuck. We could be like, well, morals, you don't have any, you contacted somebody's mother. Well, true, right? But because you did fuck shit, he's gonna do fuck shit. You don't have any, you contacted somebody's mother, right? But did fuck shit, he's gonna do fuck shit.
that's the way he works. That's no secret,
But he doesn't hide it. He doesn't deny it.
Yeah, that's the way he works.
He doesn't deny it.
Yeah,
I don't know why we need to hold him accountable. He takes his own accountability, frankly. And
yeah.
again, somebody said in the comments, like, I don't know why a grown adult needs to take. Listen, I don't think anybody on this fucking app owes accountability to anybody. We are all fucking internet strangers, okay?
Yep.
Except people like Cassandra for saying fuck shit that she did here, which I find that very odd that she's so all fucking internet strangers, okay?
Yep.
Except people like she did here, which I find that very odd that she's so welcomed over in Smash's Live and has been. That's very fucking wild to me.
Yeah, I've recently seen her there more so than before.
And that's very fucking wild to me.
Yeah, that's been more so than before.
And I have paid a lot of money over there to block and drop Skittles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not doing it over there anymore, period, because I don't think it's fair. The intent is different, right? If you guys catch my drift.
Yeah.
Frankly, I mean, like the whole thing with the HJ thing and the obituary, why the fuck are we doing that?
Yeah.
And that's why we had a fucking problem. And I'll stand on it. That's exactly why we had the problem. It wasn't Scammy Claus because I gave T money to drop and block fucking Skittles for the rest of the year, and I'm mad that my friends got blocked or dropped. No, bitch. It's because we were talking about HJ, which we were not to be monetizing. So the fact that Megan and Florida Man were dropped and paid to be dropped was wild as fuck, which we were not to be monetizing. So the fact that Megan paid to be dropped was wild as fuck to us.
That was not cool. And you guys didn't go over there and say, we want to hold you accountable for what happened.
Sure didn't. Sure did not.
That is, I just feel like that's so condescending. And I can, Florida Man is in so much pain tonight. and it's been a long day. He's probably not been
It's
resting
been a
like he
long week
should.
for him. Again, he was
Yeah,
supposed to be in New York with his fucking very sick, starting chemotherapy family member.
he's probably not been
It's
resting
been a
like he
long
should.
week in New York with his fucking very sick, starting chemotherapy family member that he's supposed to go up there and bring back because he's going to care for them
Oh,
and can't because of this fuck shit.
oh man.
Sandra's trash. Just straight trash.
Uh,
It's
Violet wants a recap.
oh, Violet girl. What do you want? Sandra's trash. Just straight trash.
Violet wants a recap.
I'm gonna recap. I've come up in a box so we can have a conversation. Fuck.
I'll get off. I gotta go help my mom put her eye drops in. The joys of
I'm gonna recap. I've come up in a box so we can have a conversation. Fuck.
put her eye drops in. The joys of being a caretaker.
Oh, girl, let me tell you, I would have fucking had you be taking my contacts out. I didn't know how to do it. I was like, I need somebody to take these out and put them in my eyeballs.
Oh, I remember I tried to get contacts when I was about 20
Oh,
years
God.
old.
Fuck that.
And I was at the doctor's office for 3 hours and they told me you can't, you contacts aren't going to work for you.
No, they're just not. I can't. Look, when they used to blow that puffer in your eyeball,
Oh, I
bro, I
hated
used
that.
to have anxiety. I would not do it. So every time I go, I'm like, if you put that puffer in my eye, I'm done. Like, I'm going to lose it. They're like,
That
no,
is
we're not going to do it.
torture.
I'm sorry. Don't fuck with my eyeballs. I can't. It's just,
Torture. I'm the same way and I don't know why. I'm just spastic when it comes to my eyes.
I am too. I don't know. It's like it's fucking wild. It's weird. I don't like it either. When I got contacts, I like finally got it in. I don't know how after 30 minutes, and then I was like, I can get this out, babe. Take this fucking thing out of my eyeball, and it took us another hour. Oh, it's weird. I don't like it either. We got it in. I don't know how after 30 minutes, and then I thinking of my eyeball, and it took us another hour. I would not do it again. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. I would rather put suppositories up my ass than I would fucking put contacts in my eyeballs. Thank you though.
100% agree with you.
Well, go take care of your mom. Thanks for coming up.
Okay. All right, you guys. Everyone have a good night.
You too, babe.
Okay. Bye.
You too, honey.
T, you
Bye, thank
okay?
you.
50, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, honey.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need to do.
good.
You check Jenny. Are we good?
I think she passed out on us a while back.
Sleep,
I mean,
yeah.
it was funny the other night when T was fucking snoring. It was funny.
Fuck you, Bougie.
Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't a mod on that account, so I couldn't do shit for you. Hey, Violet.
Okay, so what the hell is going on? Because a few hours ago I was in here listening briefly,
Bitch,
and
are
then
you
I took a
wanting me to
shower and I
recap a few
left.
hours ago? You want me to recap a whole few hours, girl? Get the hell out of here.
Well, okay, I was in here probably about 11, maybe 10:30, 11, and then I left.
Well, it's only
So I'm kind
11:58
of
here, so
lost.
what does that mean?
I'm
What point
confused.
did you
I
leave?
really
What
am.
were you listening to when you left? I guess.
Mallory was in the box on spicy mayo, and she was talking about Retina putting out her mother's business, and then I left.
Were you there
So
when Florida Man called Retitty on the phone?
no, I was not. No, I
Okay.
missed that.
Well, he called Retitty on the phone.
Yep.
Oh,
Recap
Jesus
is people are
Christ.
mad at Florida Man again.
Oh, I
Okay.
missed that.
Well, he called Retitty on the phone. Recap
Jesus
is people are
Christ.
mad at Florida Man again. And I don't know if you know this, but the van fell on top of Florida Man here. If you want to big box me, please, T. He's not doing well, although he's acting like he's well. He's not. He's not doing well, although he's acting like he's well. He's not. Please hold.
It's horrible. It's bad.
Yep.
And you know that shit fucking hurts.
Yep.
That is what happened to Florida Man
Holy,
last night.
holy shit.
His van
Yep.
fell on
Yeah.
top of him. He was in the emergency room. He refuses to go back. He is clearly breathing not well. Everybody noticed it. And not to mention, people were so Smash came in wanting proof of everything that he was saying about Retina. When he did the whole video, he played the video of where she, passed around that fucking picture of Faith Fission's kid, saying that it had CUM on its face, and encourage everybody to call the child exploitation fucking line and call CPS on Faith Fission's boyfriend or something. Wild. And so Smash wanted receipts on that, which again, like, she admitted to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? What do we fucking need receipts for? And then, of course, it was the Nelson thing, and she was like, "Well, what happened with Nelson that Ratina did that?" And we were all just like, "I don't give a fuck what." At least my response was, "I don't give a fuck what she did." Frankly, there's nothing warrants contacting somebody's rapist and their family in a group chat, and then using the child, which was the product of said rape, as a weapon to fucking intimidate. It's wild. What else happened? So he's frustrated right now. He's really frustrated because no, he won't go back. Smash was kind of coming at him like, "Why'd you and then he contacted Rutina's mom. We didn't know he was. Don't go back. Like, "Why'd you and then he contacted Rutina's mom. We didn't know he was, but he just started calling on the phone and left a message. We didn't know who it was. And he's like, "Well, why'd she?" And left a message. We didn't know who it was. He's like, "Well, why'd she call fucking Mallory's? Or why'd she do that shit with Mallory's mom and family and all the things, right?" So Smasher was coming at him for that. While he's like, "Well, why'd she call fucking Mallory's? Or why'd she get me and all the things, right?" So Smasher was coming at him for that while she was live. And then also like saying, "Well, Rutina and Holly Mae haven't been on the app, and yet so we had to show that they might not have been on the." Smasher was coming at him for that while also like saying, "Well, Rutina," so we had to show that they might not have been on the app, but they have been on Reddit daily, hourly, posting about Nelson, us. So we had to show that they might not have been on the app, but they have been on daily, hourly, posting about Nelson, us, all the things, right? So basically the whole like, "Oh, well, we've been off the app and we wanted to stop and you won't stop." No, you might not have been going live, but you're still continuing the fuck shit over there on your Reddit page, your Ruthless and Ratchet page. Going live, but you're still your Ruthless and Ratchet page. And I think he got frustrated because again,
Yep.
he's being came for your Ruthless and Ratchet page. And I think he got frustrated because he's being came for. And I think Christina was right. I think there's a portion of him that his feelings were hurt. That he was there for Smashley when she didn't have many people, and yet I think he felt his credibility was being questioned. No, he's not. He will not go. I've tried. And then after he dropped, Smash dropped. Then he came back up and showed this and was like, "So fuck you all who think I'm lying." He dropped, Smash dropped. Then he came back up and showed this. I guess Scammy Closeted Alive, and they're all saying we're all getting charged with being accessories to crimes for what's. They're all saying we're all getting charged what's Florida Man's done. And then we started to talk, saying, like, yeah, because Smash was like, "You contacted her fucking mom, like, really, what's Florida Man's done?" And then we started to talk. Smash was like, "You contacted her fucking mom, like, really, like," and he was like, "Well, yeah, I mean, look what she did, and also, she's her mom bought her a car." Smash was like, "You contacted her fucking mom, like, really, like," and he was like, "Well, and also, she." So she could drive illegally after having 4 DUIs and going to prison for it, while she's on a suspended license currently on probation for. So she could drive illegally after having 4 DUIs and a license currently on probation for driving on a suspended license with 4 DUIs. And her mom's a law enforcement officer. And Miss Smashy was like, "Well, why is that any of our business?" Well, I think it's just a matter of public safety, right? Like, I brought up the point that I think that if uh, anybody's driving on the roads where my children are at, or my family, motherfucker, safety, right? Like, that if uh, anybody's driving on the roads where my children are, it's my business. And then after that, Florida Man dropped, she dropped, and then it really kind of became, we sat here and talked, and I brought up the fact that, what the fuck?
Hello.
Atlanta.
But I love when people do that. I brought up the fact that I believe that somebody's mother was contacted off this app and recorded and played on this app. So contacted off this app and recorded and played on this app. Why is it any different? If you catch my drift, Violet. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm sure you do.
holy shit. God damn, like you leave alive even for 3 minutes. And then it's like you have to catch up on the fucking Twilight Saga. I'm
Like,
like,
were
what
you
the
around
hell?
for that, Violet? Were you around whenever a woman's mother was contacted and off this app, and then the whole recorded call was played on this app? When she faked her unaliving due to feeling like that was the only thing she could do to get her abuser's family to leave her the fuck alone. I mean, why is contacting her mother and playing that call any different than Florida man contacting somebody's mother?
I mean, here's how I feel about it. I feel like no family member should be contacted point blank.
Than Florida man contacting somebody's mother.
Here's how I feel about it. I feel like, period, I feel like no abuser should be contacted point blank, period. But I will say this about Florida man, because I have a like-hate relationship with him. I do. Like, he does things that I'm like, melts my heart, but then he does should be contacted point blank, period. But because I have a like-hate relationship with him, I do. Like, he does things that I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
But does he own it,
but
or does he deny it?
Yes, he does.
Oh, he doesn't deny shit. He does not deny shit that I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
But does
Yes, he does.
Oh, he doesn't deny shit. He does not deny shit. But at the same time, some people, they let karma do the work. But then there are people out there that are the karma. And that's just how it is. And that's full. They let karma do the work. Are the karma. And that's just how it is. And that's Florida man. And I have to say that, like, no bullshit. So, goddamn. Holy hell.
And then I guess after that, there was a lot of people flipping on him over in Smash's live, which is fucking wild as fuck. But, it is what it is. I mean, I think that Florida man shows that I think that he is able, for me personally, he was able to get me. I think that Florida man shows, think that he is able, for me personally, he was able to get me fight, even though there are still those people that are just never going to agree or admit that what has been done is fucking completely wrong, right? Because their hatred towards me or whatever. However, he does give people the ability to get their facts out or to get their story out or to get their side. However, he does facts out or to get it out because he will definitely be, I mean, he is there for more people than people are for him. And I think that's fucked up. And yes, Retina did call him a P3DO before the call to her mother. She was on the phone. Are for him. And I think that's fucked up. Before the call to and in the live. And I mean, shit. And in the live. And I mean, I just think it's crazy. I think it's fucking nuts.
I think the only reason Scamming Clause now is against.
I just think it's crazy. I think it's fucking nuts.
The only reason Scamming Clause now is against Florida Man and myself and Dora. Well, Dora, I'm more confused. And myself. Well, Dora, I'm more confused about.
I am too, because I thought they were cool as fuck at one point.
Yeah, they were. So Florida Man and me is because she is close with Scam Slam again.
The whole time I've known Scammy Claus, that was since January maybe, December. She's been with Clam. Time I've known Scammy Claus, that was since January maybe, Clam.
Yeah, it seemed like they.
Because you know who gave me Florida Man's information? Clam. In a text.
I don't know.
Way back when he was coming after me.
Yeah, I mean, she gave my information to, I don't know how many people. Some say 6, and some say it was more than 6. I don't know.
I cannot give another recap. It's not happening.
She just gave one, and it was a lot.
6. I don't know.
I cannot give another recap. It's not happening.
Gave one, and it was a lot.
So sorry, but I can't do that.
Is all all you really need to know is that people are coming for Florida Man yet again, because he called uh, Regina's mom tonight. Well, he called Regina first, and then
She
he
answered.
called her mom, and
Hmm.
she answered. They had a conversation, and then he called her mom, who did not answer, and he left a voicemail.
I have a question. 50, were you a mod for Smash?
No, never.
Oh, okay. Are you in her lives ever?
Yeah, I'm in there pretty much almost every night.
I thought so because I'm just confused why we haven't addressed what Cassandra said to you. I mean, considering you're a loyal follower, supporter, whatever, and yet that's
I
her
don't
Yeah, I
know.
house, but
heard about
she's allowed
that.
to be over there. Cassandra is on her Smashes stripper pole account, kikiing up with everybody, but we've not
Because
addressed it.
Yeah,
we're not important.
Right? It's wild as fuck. MN Gnome, did you mean to be in the box? I'm assuming that means
I appreciate you, Karma.
Minnesota Gnome. Are you a Minnesota Gnome? Did you mean to be here, darling? Minnesota Dog Mom. I don't think so. I'm just
Karma.
Minnesota Gnome. Are you a Minnesota Gnome? Minnesota Dog Mom. I don't think so. I'm just gonna maybe no. Is that a no? Don't you dare Banjo ask for a fucking recap. I swear to God.
Disturbing and really gross.
Were you in Blue's Live
Uh,
after that?
not after. See, I do a lot of live jumping during the day,
I thought you were. I
just to see
swear to
what's
God, I
going
thought you
on.
were for some reason.
I,
Maybe
I,
not.
I was in the chat briefly for a while, because I shared the live to you.
For some reason.
I,
Maybe
I,
not.
I was in the chat briefly for a while to you. Uh, but yeah, I mean, let me tell you something. I used to be Cassandra, and I'm not saying like her whole to you. Uh, but yeah, I mean, let me tell you, and I'm not saying like her whole persona or whatever, but I used to get in boxes and just yell and yell and yell and yell. And you know what? That shit's embarrassing. Whenever you got to get in a box and you got to scream at the top of your fucking lungs to prove your point and yell and yell, saying whenever you got to get in a box and you got to scream to prove your point 24/7 and to say
That's
half the shit you say out of your mouth. Come
hmm
on now.
well, and that
Yeah.
was one of the things too is when he
To prove your point 24/7 and to say
that's
half the shit you say out of your mouth.
well, and that
Yeah.
was one of the things too is when he was on the phone with Regina, she said that, oh, I haven't done any of that in a long time, blah 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 blah. But you just did that to Harley a month ago. And oh look, you're posting Mallory's husband on fucking Reddit 2 hours ago. Fuck. And see, that's the thing is what Smash didn't know is that we get all these things from all these different people, right? So like we see what's going on Reddit. We see all of these other things. So to question Florida Man, I don't think he's ever lied on here, except allowing people to believe that he's homeless and lives in a van and does all these things. I mean, he doesn't give out allowing people to believe that he's homeless and live. He doesn't give out false information, right? And if he
Hmm.
does, he corrects it generally, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Banjo, Cassandra came in here and said some fucking fuck shit to 50, but I jumped her fucking ass over there, and I don't know why she was able to fucking run that live over there, but that was wild as fuck. Because she did, and she went over there and justified everything, and was like, "Well, was I mean, you
Yeah.
crossed the line, right? Like it's kind of like the whole like, did you hear her crying over there to Loopy about
I
like,
did.
but then bitch, you have said that to 100 other motherfucking people on this app. The fuck? And we're supposed to believe you didn't say it about Loopy? Stop.
She's
I
like,
just
it's
don't,
mentally draining. It's
girl.
emotionally draining. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Listening to her made me really like question fucking sanity. Honestly, I was like, what? And everything. I hate when people are like, yeah, I did, but did they did it first? Like, are we fucking three? I think Titty said that on the phone today to Florida Man. Well, they did. Did you hear what they did to me first? What the fuck are we doing? I don't think no matter what anybody to do first, you should tell somebody to put a barrel down your throat or contact somebody's rapist. Period.
Oh, I do remember that part because, yeah. Oh God, yeah. Because I typed in the chat trigger warning because hearing all that shit. Oh, like people are so fucking vile. It's like
And
if
she's
you're
like,
gonna
"Oh, we all do
say
vile things
hearing all that shit. Oh, fucking vile. It's like if
on this app." I'm like, "Hold on, though. We all do
you are
vile
the
things."
definition
But
of
I think
vile.
calling somebody the C word, calling somebody on this app, I'm like, hold on, though. We all do
You are
vile
the
things.
definition.
Calling somebody the C word, calling somebody a bitch, telling somebody to go fuck themselves is way different than go put a barrel down your throat and pull. I mean, that's a whole different level, in my opinion. Minnesota Gnome, you keep sleep requesting. I'm going to respectfully decline. Opinion. Minnesota Gnome, you keep sleep requesting. I'm going
Mhm.
to. Crystal, that's a long ass recap, but yes, I do have everything you asked me in that private message. We'll have to. Crystal, that's a long ass recap, but yes, I do have everything to chat. But can you please tell me why the fuck Diva Rebel is posting what she is? Like, I get that she's pro 31 and pro Clammy Clam, but like, damn.
What was she saying?
Y'all know who she is by chance?
Who? No.
Diva Rebel.
Mm-mm.
I have no idea.
She has been posting shit like basically against Florida Man for a while, and she's actually like a recent, I believe, a recent um Street Glide, Calhoun Street Glide, whatever. Uh, she left her essentially, like left that shit. But she seems to really. She was posting tonight, Florida Man in the live, and me, it's weird and like pro tonight, Florida Man in the live. And me, it's weird and like pro 31 and pro Clam, like showing all the videos of them about their protective orders and things, and I'm like, what the fuck, girl? I don't know. So I was just asking Crystal because I know, like showing all the videos of them about what the fuck, girl? I don't know. So I was just asking Crystal because I know she knows better.
Kirsten from SP.
That's who she is. I don't fucking know.
Is that the same
Kirsten.
Kirsten that was with Skip Slam?
I'm saying really. Wait, what?
Was she
Oh
also
my
with Skip
god.
Slam?
I think that's why Michelle said yes, ma'am.
Slam?
I would yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's fucking wild as fuck. But she was like super involved in some fuck shit with Street Glide. She's been outed from every group she's been in. Like Street Glide too, right, Michelle?
She was outed as being a racist, wasn't she? Kirsten?
Crystal, you're gonna have to private message me. Yeah. The hell? Kirsten from SP. Could it be Kristen or is it Kirsten? Why do I hear myself echoing T?
I don't know. I don't hear
Who's who's playing my voice? It's weird. That's the one they echoing T. Who's playing my voice? It's weird. That's the one they thought Hallie was. No. I did get a message about Hallie's account today. I think it was like Tenderheart. Somebody messaged me, so that was her. No. I did get a message about Hallie's account. Somebody messaged me, so that was her. Because kind of like when Florida Man misspoke on the whole bubble. Somebody messaged me, so that was her. Because kind of like Bulls had HJ swatted, Hallie sent the pizza. I corrected him. Other way around. Right, Banjo?
I just think it's really sad that Hair Junkie's been gone almost 2 weeks, and all of this is just so chaotic. Like, Hair Junkie's been gone, and all of this is just so chaotic. Like, the streets are on fire. It's fucking bullshit. It's one thing after
Yeah, it
another on here.
started out great. Like, um, when we first found out, it seemed like it was, gonna bring everybody together. But then you have the people that didn't know. Most of the people that didn't know Hair Junkie are the people that are coming for us anyway. So
Exactly, T.
it makes sense that they're the ones talking shit, doing this and doing this. Okay, well, press charges on me because I platformed Florida Man. Okay,
Oh,
doing this and doing this. Okay, on me because
yeah, Violet, that's the thing.
And
We're all going to be going to jail. They're pressing charges on us because we are all accessories to the crime.
that is so stupid. Literally, if that's the case,
Going to jail. They're pressing charges on us because
that is, that is so stupid. Literally, if that's the case, then have everybody arrested that is on social media. Just
well, she
saying.
said it's because we put.
Literally, if that's the case, arrested that is on social media. Just
Well, she
saying.
said it's because we put her family in danger, so now she's going off of the app. No, y'all just doing that for show, first of all. Because just a couple days ago, you were doing a live talking about how Florida Man doxed you and two other people, or three other people. Um, and they asked you if you were going to press charges, and you said no. You said no. And you gave whatever stupid reason you gave, but you weren't worried about it. That's what
right.
I don't. But today
Oh,
you're
sorry.
scared. Oh, it's okay, honey.
I
I'll
was
get you
making my
there.
bed and I
Oh,
dropped the phone. Sorry.
it's okay. So, how do you go from I'm not going to do anything about it till I'm so scared I'm getting off the app?
Right. It's kind of like 31 in Skittles. Oh, I'm so scared I'm going to get off the app, but I'm so scared of him. I'm going to get a protective order, but I'm going to go in every single fucking live he's at and try to get in a box. Talk shit. I'm going to call the cops to his job fucking 3 times a fucking day. I'm going to get with somebody that's in his local community and fucking have them tell me when the fuck he's at his store so I can call the cops.
No.
Which, just as a side note, it's just my thought, my opinion only, that I find this whole van following on him rather fucking sketch. Just saying.
Yep.
God, I didn't even
Well,
know
he
people
definitely
following on him rather fucking sketch. Just saying.
Yep.
needs to go back to the
He's
he
not.
needs to go back to the hospital.
He won't. I've tried.
No, yeah, he won't.
Well, Florida Man, by the looks of it, it looks like you probably have fractured fucking ribs, and that's why you're
Oh,
breathing
he
like shit.
does. He has
And
He has 3
he
broken
has
ribs.
three. Yeah, he's been to
oh
the
my god, you
hospital.
have fractured fucking ribs, and that's why you're
Oh,
breathing
he
like shit.
does. He has.
And
Yeah, he's been to
oh
the
my god,
hospital, and he's
Last
gotten
night.
medicine, and he's been discharged. But
We
it
all heard
seems
him
like
breathing.
yeah, he's having problems breathing, which I know comes from with broken. Yeah, he's having problems breathing with ribs, but
I feel like it's something with his lungs, to be honest with
yeah,
you. I feel like his lungs are like
that's what
punctured
it
or
sounds
something.
like. Yeah,
It's bad.
ribs, but
I feel like it's something his lungs are like
that's what
punctured
it
or
sounds
something.
like. Yeah.
It's bad.
that's what I was thinking. That one of the ribs punctured his lung, and that's serious shit.
Hmm.
You know,
Now, mind you, he drove his ass to the hospital.
punctured his lung, and
Hmm.
you know.
To the hospital. Ain't nobody there to take him.
Oh,
Right. Ain't nobody there to take him. Right.
that's what I don't get. Like, I know, right? It's like she's fucking crazy. One day she's, yeah, like, I know, right? One day she's fine with me. The next day, she's not. She's coming hardcore. One day she's fine with me. The next she's not. She's coming hardcore. And last time she um bullied the fuck out of me over on YT, where she would stream my lives on her YT live. They'd have the comments and just be um
Awful.
saying the worst shit. And I'm
But
like,
look at what they've
what the
done
fuck?
tonight, though, T. They've all joined over there again to make another.
Shit. And I'm
But
like,
look at what they've joined over there again to make another side. A combined, like a whole, they all got together. Now they're all one big group, right?
mm-hmm.
And I
Yep.
feel like that's kind of what's going on over there on their side. A combined, now they're all one big group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yep.
feel like that's kind of what's going on over there in Smashes is trying to get her to come over to the other side. Same thing that happened with Petty,
Yeah.
all because of their fucking mutual disdain for me, or
Yeah.
all because of their fucking for me or Florida Man and other you and it's wild.
Uh-huh. It's like if you don't join,
For me or Florida Man and other you,
uh-huh, in their group, and
they're
you
going after
go
you.
go their way, then they're gonna come after you. It's like the fuck.
Right.
Well, I go where the fuck I want and I sit with whoever the fuck I want to sit with because I think for myself. And I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. Just saying that. And that's how everybody should fucking be. And stop looking at certain people like that. Like, oh, they're a part of a group and they're bad and they need to come over here with us. Like, I hate herd of mentality thinking. It is one of the biggest fucking issues on this app and it's super toxic.
And I
Mm-hmm.
Just
also think the fact that they
stop.
Santa Claus is over there believing whatever the fuck's being told to her with no fucking receipts or redacted fucked up receipts coming from 31. Like we just discussed earlier, like, so she's gonna put in her 2 cents about T and Dora that she has personal issues with to all these people that have issues with fucking Florida Man, so that they can all be like, oh, see, they're all a bunch of vile people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and don't Florida Man, so that they can all be like, oh, people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and don't tell me Clam over there hasn't been fucking instigating half this bullshit, or neither has 13. So they've gotten over there and been able to say, oh, look what he's done. We have protective orders. But respectfully, 31, you, ma'am, have literally chased him all over protective orders. But 31, you, ma'am, have literally chased him all over this fucking app.
Yep.
Everywhere he goes. In my live, even this last week to get in a box. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. And then
Yep.
calling
Like,
up Denny's live even this last week. It's fucking weird. To see if he has 3 teeth. Who fucking does that?
mm-hmm. Like her apology to Dora, I think that also was
To
just.
see if he has 3 teeth. Who fucking does that?
Mm-hmm. I think that also was just for show, to make her
When was
look.
that?
2 or 3 days ago.
Oh, I didn't know she apologized to Dora.
Yeah, she was in here. I'm like, why the fuck are you in here? And so she was talking in the chat, and I'm like, well, the songs that you made about Dora, were fucked up. I mean, it's like you done fuck shit too. And so she got into a box, were fucked up. I mean, it's like you've done. And so she got into a box, and she apologized to Dora. I'm like, okay. Um,
But not
to
to you?
me, no, not to me. Um, uh, it to me, it seems like she was trying to set it up to where um, bad things were coming, but she had to
Mm-hmm.
make herself look good
Right.
uh, to certain people, um, and do all the fuck shit on the back end where they can't see.
Right. I'm curious though,
But
like when that quote hit list was brought up of scamming clauses, the video she did, I understood her point. Like I understood what she was attempting to do, right? But again, whether or not she said at the end of her video why she did it, or whether or not Florida Man came back on live the following day after he wrote what he did with his
mm,
quote hit list, why the fuck is it any different? Because nobody cared about his explanation when he gave it, and he
no,
admitted he did it out of complete impulse and anger and all the things.
mm,
But they've continued to run with the fact that he is trying to collect children's photos and I mean, fucking wild. Yet, because she explained it on her video, it makes it okay. Fuck no.
yeah,
Because
because
like I
she,
think it was Miss Enable in your live that said, well, some people couldn't even get through the whole video because once like Mama J saw her shit on there, you think she
yeah,
fucking watched the end of the video?
no. But how? So, what was our reaction supposed to be when? Because we had reactions as it was going along. When I first started watching it, it was my impression that she was just threatening Dora. But then I seen Dora's, and then it flipped to mine. I'm like, wait a fucking second. What the fuck is going on? And then it just kept going. And the more uh, she added to it, the more pissed off I got. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are?
I mean, to me, you proved no point, and you don't have morals, especially whenever you come after Mama J. Even if it was, you weren't actually going to do that, that triggered her. And I mean, out of everybody involved, you involve the most innocent one. Like, Mama J is so selfless,
Get
and
the fuck out of here,
her lives.
RT. She's Y'all, she's been coming for
What?
Florida Man. Look at what Van just said. RT's over there diagnosing Florida Man and Smash's life. RT is pissed because Florida Man fucking said, bitch, you are not going to come for me after what the fuck you said about a fucking 12-year-old girl. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. It's really sad that people aren't it's really sad that people aren't learning a lesson from this after losing Hair Junkie. Life is unpredictable, it's very unexpected, and you can be gone in the blink of a fucking eye. And I really, it's just so fucking sad. Like, be humble, be thankful, and focus on the little things in life that matter. But instead, here's everybody back in the TikTok beef, and oh, let's do this, and it's fucking crazy to me. Like,
Has anybody from
ugh.
another side that doesn't like him said, wow, what a fucking good thing that he did by donating $845 to HJ's GoFundMe?
No.
Oh, I was on the phone. Well, just me personally. I was on the phone with one of my best friends today.
$845 to HJ's GoFundMe.
No.
Oh, I was on just me personally. And we talked about the GoFundMe, and I told her what Florida Man did, and that was a very selfless thing that he did. Again, I have a and we talked about the GoFundMe, and I told her what Florida Man that he did. Again, I have a like and a hate relationship with him. He has a really big heart, but he plays ball, and he can go low. Doesn't mean that I condone the shit, but it's, I'm just really, I'm really disappointed to see people act the way they've been acting since Hair Junkies passed. I'm really disappointed.
I agree.
It's,
I agree.
it's
I fucking agree. I have my own personal opinions about some of this shit. To be honest with you, I'm not going to state it, but I also feel the same way. I feel like um people that didn't like him seem to act or people like him seem to act or are acting like they are somehow the spokesperson of the fucking hair junkie thing.
Mm-hmm.
We are coddling people because for what? were making comments that, oh, well, he didn't even fucking like you, when that's fucking bullshit. And we're sitting here going, we're making comments that, oh, well, he didn't bullshit. And we're sitting here going over a GoFundMe. Like, it's fucking wild to me. It is wild. Like, I fucking cannot with these people. But if over a GoFundMe, like, it's fucking wild. It is wild. Like, I fucking can't. But if you think about it, this
Well,
is what happens when death happens. I mean, it happens all the time, right? Like,
Yep.
you see it in families a lot. Like, it'll either break a family or it'll bring them closer together. That's just how it is. Fuck
Yep.
Archie and her opinion. She has no. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Well, sorry.
oh Jesus.
Sorry.
Oh Jesus.
Right. Right. I fucking cannot.
Like, this is, come on. Like, fuck, man. Come on, people.
Now everybody cares over there about him because they saw the picture of the injury. Are we serious? Now we give a.
Come on, people.
Now everybody cares over there about him. Are we serious? Now we give a fuck? Wild as fuck.
I have to agree with that one. 100%.
Fuck.
100%.
T, are you okay? Because you sound completely drained. You just
Yeah.
sound
Yeah.
wiped. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty tired right now.
Girl, if you need to get off, get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off now and I'll be back probably later this evening, probably. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes.
Oh Lord, I'm afraid. All right, y'all.
Alright, honey.
Good night. We'll see
Alright.
good
you.
night,
Love you
T. Good night,
guys. I
everybody.
I
Love
love
appreciate every
you.
you.
one of you.
Of
Love
course,
y'all.
Vicky. You know we got your back. Bye, y'all.
Yep. Yep. Got
I
you.
appreciate it.
Love y'all.
One of you.
Of
Love
course,
y'all.
Vicky. You know.
Yep. Got
I
you.
appreciate it.
Love y'all.
Love you too, honey.
Love you. Love y'all. You. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for all the support. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Thank you for